Hello viewers, welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. This is bRanN, and today we are still locked in Pix's basement. Oh. At least we were. Somebody apparently left it unlocked in the time that I was gone. Well, that's good. Maybe I better just leave it open. Okay, well that being the case, I want to go do a little more caving. I had some fun the most recent time I did. I can't recall how long ago it was, but it was definitely a lot of fun. So what I'd like to do, let's go down my little side entrance that I installed. I really need to fancy this place up. Maybe I need to hire picks. I don't think the birch is really doing anything. We're gonna need... I have some building materials, because I have a different idea. But I'm gonna need some torches. And that's not gonna be enough. Huh. I wonder if there's a way... I need to make a way to produce a bunch of coal or charcoal. Like mass production. I mean, as much mass production as a single person can do. Where could I do that at, though? Because I guess... what would I need for that? I would need a lot of space. And I probably can't do it in the middle of town. Alright, let's wander around a little bit here and maybe see if something pops out as obvious. This looks like the perfect place. For one, it looks amazing. For two, it's kind of out a little bit, but not too far. It's away from most of our main homes. It's over here. It's behind Dolan's place, so he shouldn't mind. Come on, get out of here. The problem is there's just this big gap. Not a easy way to get across. So we're gonna have to fix that. But I don't really know how. Bridge is the obvious answer. I don't really have a lot of experience building bridges. And once we do get a bridge built, once we get a convenient path to get ourselves back and forth over here, then there's the matter of exactly how do I do a massive coal production. How do I do it? I mean, I have some basic ideas, but for grand scale, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I just had an idea, and I imagined a light bulb above the pig's head. But that wasn't my idea. Let's visit the library. I haven't been there. Gosh, I think it's been a long time. But maybe, just maybe, there are some books over there that could help guide us. Maybe. It's been a while since I've been all the way out here. But let's take a look and see if I can find information on what exactly I'm looking for. This might take a while to search through everything. Ah, here we go. Bridging the gap in coal production. This is perfect. Let's take a look. Dr. Cross. 39 pages. Wow. Okay, that's Well, hopefully it's not a dry read. And then what else we got here? Coal production by OPG. Omega Power Drain Corporation. Wow. Coal production, safety, and automation. That looks spelled wrong. This must be one of their old company booklets. Safety is important, but only when it stays out of the way of making a profit. Dolan, CEO. Yeah, this is one of their old, you wouldn't call it a manuscript, right? Company textbooks? What would you call it? I guess you'd call it a manual, one of their old manuals. Okay, I'm going to study these, and I think we're going to be able to learn what we need to in order to complete our objective. Listen, when I asked you to watch the stuff down here, I did not ask you to continuously... Well, it looks like you got a friend now. And after like 3 Minecraft days of work, dun 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 dun, I am very pleased with how this turned out. Dr. Cross is a very smart bridge building man. We even have this extra little support just to kind of make sure at the lowest point of the bridge, where it might be the weakest, it doesn't collapse on us. And with this, we can just easily get across. It's got a nice width to it. I mean, a horse could use that bridge. And the chance of falling off, you gotta really want to. You're not gonna accidentally fall off, at least. Unless I suppose a creeper follows you on the bridge. I'm not sure about how it ends here. That seems a little strange. On this side, it goes into the dirt. And this little center portion is 2 thick instead of 3. I would have preferred to have it 3, but I kind of miscalculated the number of blocks I went when I made it, and I didn't want to completely redo half of it, because oh my gosh, this was fun and this looks good, but this took some time because scaffolding everywhere. Okay, now that I got that though, it's time to turn my mind to OPC's methods of mass production, automation, and safety. Though if I'm honest, there were only 1 or 2 chapters about safety, like 6 chapters about profit, and everything else was all about automation. Kind of an interesting look into the history of OPC and how they're willing to do anything for a profit. Oh, this jerky must have been old or something. All right. Well, I better do some work off camera, because otherwise I'm just going to look like I'm trying to make stuff up as I go along. Well, Hey! Dang it. Clean my inventory again. Well, I think I have it built correctly. I checked against the manual a couple times. It looks correct. Charcoal goes in the back here. And then you simply load whatever logs you want. Then you can tell it's cooking. And eventually, come on. Aha! Charcoal. It turns about, well, every log into a single piece of charcoal. So it's not that efficient. I think the book, the OPC manual that I used to guide me in the construction of this, I think it's quite dated. It says to have these little pillars in case you can't quite reach. Then you just kind of sneak off to the edge and you dangle your little arms and legs and you try to reach in there. Oh my gosh, that does not seem safe. But I guess it's cheaper than installing a boardwalk. But I mean, I have the materials. I could build it however I want. I probably don't have to worry about that. I can reach the top. But yeah, it's definitely an older model, so it's maybe not the most efficient. But I mean, with something like birch logs, which, what are you going to use birch logs for? It's like the worst wood type ever. Yeah. Also, since I had my iron over here, I was actually able to make an anvil, which is fantastic. Which means I can have some iron tools, finally. I think I had an iron axe that I found, or maybe I managed to make one before, but it's quite difficult to make the iron tools without a proper anvil to do so. So, yeah, iron armor's out of the question. But anything else that requires iron, like hoppers, of which this required 4, I think. And all sorts of other doodads. I guess it didn't include any redstone, so yeah, this really must be an older model. I have enough iron left where I think I could build one more of these. And so eventually, maybe in this area, it'd be cool to have a few of them just kind of laid out. Again, with all the smoke they put in the air, we don't want them too close to civilization. But this should be far enough from the Dolan Manor. And honestly, it's OPC property, kind of, sort of. Well, it's OPC design, right? So, I mean, he's going to see that, and he'll be like, it's amazing. That would be if he could talk, because last I saw him, he was crawling around on all fours and howling. But, you know, whatever. Got this beautiful bridge. It's just so beautiful. Okay, well, what do I do now? I'm kind of sick of reading books. Learning how to make things. But I really like how this came out. There's no legs on the front. So hopefully it doesn't just like decide to fall over. I suppose these would have to become brittle, and then something would have to kind of knock it. Which I don't think we're going to have anything large enough to bump into this. That's going to be an issue. And the only thing I can think of is the Ender Dragon, and the Ender Dragon don't come here. So we should be safe. As long as trees don't all of a sudden start falling in Minecraft, then we're fine. Except, you know, it won't be long before this gets chopped down and tossed into here to meet my charcoaly desires. That area over there that I'm attempting to build in is so dangerous. And my armor has just been like slowly melting away. I got no helmet, I got no boots, and these things are just about dead. And this thing, my tunic, it's got unbreaking. So I think we need to address that. And so I've been doing a little bit of off-camera trading. I gave a few bits and bobs of my iron to the Sugar Shack. And I got some, not sugar, but reeds, which I then used to make paper and trade with a few of these people. And now I'm going to go ahead and purchase some leather pants. And I don't want to spend this much. A tunic. And are you going to have anything else for sale? You're happy? You're happy that we've concluded some transactions? That's wonderful. What else do you offer? Nothing. Maybe you're maxed out? I don't need a saddle. Otherwise, that is a good deal. I wish this was the other way. I wish I could pay you 1 emerald for 11 leather. Yeah, think about it. Consider it. You'd be making some money, man. I'd give you all my emeralds, that's for sure. Okay, I also wanted to see what kind of level 1 enchantments could we get on a book. Efficiency, that's a good one. Protection, that's a good one. Aqua affinity, interesting. Sharpness. Oh, these are some good things. Keep in mind, man, we're going to be able to put this on iron. Oh, that's never good, no matter what game you're playing. Sharpness 1 and sharpness 1. So what I'd love to do is put sharpness 1 on my pants. Like some spiked, jagged, you know, that's called thorns, I suppose. I don't see why you can't use sharpness for that. What kind of cost are we looking at to put... What would we want? Aqua affinity? Can't do it. A sharpness? Still can't do it. Bane or arthropods? Keep the spiders away? No, that's not a actual recipe. Protection 1. That'd make protection 2. And it would cost 2. And I think I could still equip that. Problem is, I don't have what's necessary to make that happen. Can I combine these? Is that a possibility? It is. So this thing's almost dead. I could combine those. And then maybe... I think we might want to get a little bit of experience while we're here. Now, as I said that, did you look down and see... Oh my gosh. Do we have a garbage? Do we have a trash? Where can I put these? Okay, I'm just going to toss them in the corner. Anyway, as I said that, did you look at my experience bar and say, bRanN, what in the world are you talking about? I knew that I only had 8 pieces of lapis, so I figured I had 8 levels, and I was spending it all. That's not the case. All right, so let's combine these. And how much is it going to cost us? 3? That's super cheap. Sturdy tunic of protection. And what could we put on these? Nothing. You sure I can't have aqua affinity? Water waders. I mean, come on. All right. I guess that's good enough for now. All right. Turns out I have a helmet. No, don't put it on yet. Pants. Oh, I could combine those too. Why did I not think of that? Never thought I'd actually use one of these. I did rename this item. Let's see if it keeps the name. Oh, good, it does. Okay, so we got worn cap. And we have sturdy tunic of protection. I'm thinking a green-brown for this. Just more of a green. Will that change? I don't think that makes a difference adding 2. And do I want just a darker brown for the cap? That might look a little weird. Maybe I should just do it the same for all of them. So we'll add a brown to that. And they're all, whatever color they are, whatever color you could call that, that's what they are. Pop these on. Hey, not too bad. We got our little shoes exposed, though. We need some protective foot gear, I think. Well, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.